Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. What is going on in Israel tonight? How are they watching these celebrations in Egypt?
Nervously. Look, the way the Israelis see it, there are three possible outcomes for them. What they call Turkey 1, Turkey 2, or Iran. Iran is the obvious case. This revolution is quickly hijacked by the Muslim Brotherhood, Islamist elements, and Egypt becomes an Islamist state virulently hostile to Israel. The Turkey 2 scenario is that you get a parliamentary government like the government in Turkey today, which is increasingly hostile to Israel, if not overtly so. Turkey 1 is their best scenario. The military holds on to the reins of, or some reins of power. Takes responsibility for national security interests, but allows a parliamentary democracy to run domestic affairs.
Let's bring in Aaron for a moment. Aaron, listening to what Brett said, which of those three paradigms do you think is most likely to play out, and what do you think Israel is prepared for, and what will it do to shape the likelihood that any of those three is going to happen?
I could paint an even grimmer scenario than Brett's. The real question is what happens when the contract between the civil and military authorities begins to be renegotiated, when the political forces on the streets don't want the military to exercise the privileges and perks. The military doesn't pay taxes. It has tremendous privilege. It owns businesses, farms, industries. What happens when those reformers, including the Ikhwan, the Muslim Brotherhood, and others, begin to want real governance? So the question here, it seems to me, is one of degree. The new Egypt is not going to renounce or abrogate the treaty. The new Egypt is not going to close the canal. And the new Egypt is not going to return the $1.5 billion in military assistance that is part of the Camp David entitlement.
Aaron is absolutely right. The Brotherhood did not play the leading role in the demonstrations in Tahrir. They were a kind of Me Too party. But at the same time, the Brotherhood is the most organized and the most willful alternative political party. We should be extremely concerned about the Brotherhood. I've been to the headquarters of the Brotherhood in Cairo, and it's very interesting. There's a large map on the wall, and countries are color-coded in various shades of green, the deeper the green denoting the larger Muslim population, and that as a kind of icon of their worldview is extremely telling. So we need to be bending our efforts in the United States to work with moderates in the regime, and there are those moderates, and among the demonstrators in Tahrir Square to make sure that they're able to organize politically in a way that resists the Brotherhood as currently the only other coherent pole of power in Egyptian politics.